Hey, everybody. Just gonna do a couple games today. I don't remember Gadget twins. I'm not sure what that is. I've probably seen it though. I'm good. Start with this weird one that I don't know. It's been a while if I have played this, but I probably will recognize when I get to it. Let's show the menu. There we are. I'm good to start this. Let's do it. Sega Genesis ratings. Even longer time than SNES ratings. Gadget twins. What we got here? The manual rips for Genesis are harder to find in quality. King of Gadgetland cannot believe his eyes. Pop and bump. This is what I'm here for. Yeah, this actually is from Sega Retro, but all of their manuals are black and white, too. I played this before, I think. Now that it's this goofy, like, plain shmup game. But I don't remember exactly how it works. Nothing too complicated in here. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, I recognize this, like, Cuphead-looking Sega retro graphic game here. That's what this reminded me of. I remember playing this before. With the punching glove weaponry. I was reading over which ones I want to invest in. I'm not really sure about that. Try 'em. It's got that Jelly Boy font. I know that font, man. Damn you, Thump! Get the gem, please. In a world where everyone is an aircraft, is there like maintenance guys? Where's their energy come from? Yeah, but we have occasional doctors, usually, hopefully. Ew, I don't like that either. But in this kind of world, even the gadgets would be alive. It's just kind of a control for me while I was messing around with them. Okay. I remember this weird control scheme now. Not ideal. I'm not sure that the B button does anything at all. But the A button changes directions and the C button attacks. I may be mixing up which button's which here, but that's the concept. Yuck, yuck, yuck. Gross. Okay. Upgrade. Oh. Oh no, speed down, gross. I read that in the manual, I didn't think it would be like a punishment acquiring thing. Ugh. Ew. That attack ignores iframes like big time. Speed down is ridiculously bad too, and I don't think it's expiring. Fuck. No. Hey, thank you. That took literally everything I had. Oh, fuck. Thank you for the sub. I also don't like the Tooth Marine. Can I, like, buy, like, 10 1-ups or something? Hey, what do you got for me here? I actually have the menu open so I can tell you that that is a yo-yo. Despite what it looks like. Yo-yo. Try that. Is that good? Seems worse. Finally. Oh man. That speed down is the absolute worst thing. Pump is back. Well, that's level 1. How can we... What have we learned? How can I do better at Gadget Twin? Oh, fuck's sake. Got slaughtered. Thanks for the sub. I think these are actually good. And this is just an upgrade to a really crappy weapon. No reason not to buy it. I'm not actually sure what the yellow stars are on the HUD. Is that a 1-up? You would think I would know that. That's speed. Okay. What? Alright. I thought it was lives or something. But I have 2 of those. Oh man, bubble. Oh hell yeah, man. This thing cannot move fast enough. Now we can dodge the teeth. It's a rare shmup that does melee weapons, and even more rarely that they do it well. Wouldn't say that they did it right here. That's all you only have those kind of weapons. So, yeah. Fuck. Wow. Oh my god, they're so mean. I need 1-ups, and I can't buy that, unfortunately. I don't think the yo-yo is worth... Like, I don't think it's better than the boxing glove, really. They want to say it is. It doesn't have better range, it doesn't have better damage, as far as I can tell. Okay, so the items in the chest are random. I had a speed up and speed down last time. This time I had a temporary shield and I think a heal. And that screen clearing bomb twice. The bombs are also alive, by the way. They live a wretched life. Just exist to explode. He also has the, this. This is better than mine, though. His plane is blinking, which implies to me that it's not just painted, it's alive as well, right? It's like a horse in this universe. Or just a bigger guy, just carrying him around. The rogue thumper. Fuck. Oh my god, it's so hard. I can't believe I can't do this without taking 3 deaths in stage 1. We're not done yet. Oh man. Mal at me. It's It's gotta be better than these. We are done. Okay. Made something happen, man. What? Oh, okay. I don't really need money. They don't sell me one-ups. And I don't need these, like, weapons. I have plenty of cash. I don't care about this bonus very much. Why is there a crusher here? Oh, okay. I failed, I guess? I'm not sure if I like the aiming system or not. It's an attempt, a twin stick. Clunky as hell because of how they had to do it. I maybe would prefer just aiming in the direction I'm currently facing than dealing with the thing that this is doing. Can't figure out where the hammer's hitbox is. A 1-up! Incredible. A new thing. I'm just gonna keep upgrading, why not? I just got my ass kicked by the store. Ow, man. Nothing ever gives you health back in this. I think it's a super rare chest pickup at best. Oh, that was a speed down. Everything in this game takes so many hits. Come here, man. Is it exactly the same game as it is here on Steam? Did they do anything with this? Oh. I gotta check out 2-player mode, but I think I've seen enough Gadget twins. Fuck, man. I cannot fight a single boss, no matter how easy it should be, without taking at least one death each time. Ugh. It's doing some kind of awful thing to me that stuns me, too. My weapons don't do that shit. It took 30 hits with my hammer to take him out. I got no juice left to fight with. That was one half of a heart that he gave me there. I was excited for a second that it was a full heal, maybe. Truly, the hammer's hitbox is the worst one so far. That weapon has a big problem aside from it's not doing damage like correctly or anything. What the hell is this? Well, I can replace the hammers with this, whatever this is, so I'll do that. Allegedly worse, but couldn't possibly be worse. And now that was a heal. Oh yeah, man. I might actually beat stage 2 in this game. Got a 1-up. I know Game Tech is a developer for like Pinball and Jeopardy and shit. I don't recognize them making these kind of games. It seems out of their wheelhouse. Gotta stab a balloon 9 times each to break each one. I feel like they made Double Dare and Jeopardy, Wheel of Fortune, and all those on the NES. I was doing okay, but no matter how easy it is, I will always take damage on these bosses. No iframes, and they just drain your health like that. I don't want that. I don't think. I beat a stage. Incredible. Folks, this is great. And now that I can aim, maybe I can get somewhere with this. I feel like I have to find every single one of these without knowing how many there are or where to go to find them. That's the bonus round, right? Like, we failed last time. I thought we were just collecting free money, but I don't think they gave me any of it since I didn't finish the whole thing. Maybe I have to leave, and that's all. Fuck out of here, man. Bubsy Jaguar is fairly interesting. The music got louder, right? And more annoying than ever before. Ah. A new thing. It can only be on the bottom. Well, alright then. Oh, hell yeah, that's a real weapon, man. ranged! This is incredible. Can you imagine? Playing with a gun? Next best thing. 20 tons. Store sucks. I have way more money than I'll ever need. Also. Snail! Ow, he got me. After he died. Is that like a shuffleboard puck? I don't know what it's called. Man, they just gave me 2 1-ups. His aircraft are getting worse each time. First he had like a fighter plane and a submarine, and now he's got a wooden duck. Ugh. He's got like a... He's going from like balloons and wooden chickens. I don't know what he's doing. Why doesn't he just attach weapons to himself like I do? You think the eggs are alive? This game kind of stinks because the range limit is just like, it's unplayably difficult. The anvils are fixing some of that, but they're not like super high damage or easy to hit with on the tiny little hitbox of the boss, and I can't get him most of the time. I have to be above him. So even that kind of stinks. Like that thing right there, what is that item that is alive now? Shouldn't be. Oh, I slowed myself down again. There. I think if I'm at 3 or 4 speed, I'm okay. If it's lower than that, I'm fucking dead. There's no, like, way to dodge anymore. Max speed. A new thing. I won't replace the anvil, I'm gonna keep that. Let's see what these other ones are, though. At least there's weapon variety, as much as that matters. I'm only allowed to shoot 2 of those at once. Ow. This water is pushing me upwards right there. I don't know that I need 2 of these because I can only have 2 projectiles out at once regardless of everything. Did I do something on purpose there? I think I found a secret. Maybe in 2-player mode you don't have as much money to go around or something. But I feel like even if they cut it in half, and even if I dropped weapons a lot, I still wouldn't be running out. Hey man, slow the hell down, what the fuck? Jeez. It's Bubble Crab. I'm so lost. Oh no. Dead end. Where's this go? It goes back, but then what? Guess I lose. They have the dungeon crawler equivalent teleporting door trick as a thing in this game. I don't know why. And I don't know how I'm supposed to find an exit in that with those there. I imagine that these projectiles are at least good damage, hopefully. I don't know why you can buy old weapons. I imagine you must lose them when you die or something. He drops it as if you could, so maybe that is the case, but I don't see how you could just not actually pick them up. It's so easy to catch them. Doesn't make any sense to me. And yeah, we can only shoot 2 of these at once, but they are so good. Was the first stage the only one that's going to be hard? Now they have actual stuff. What the hell is that? Oh, that's the bombs again. I don't want to trade that out. I'm good with this. Not another bonus. Oh no. Diagonals. And expensive too. What do these do? Summon little minions. Shit. Got stuck. I don't know what the hell they're for. They're not attacking. The biggest threat for me right now is the screen scrolling on its own, just doing its own thing like it's doing right here. But how do you dodge any of this? Ugh. Wow. Everything's so tanky still. I think this is my highest damage thing, and sometimes I'm getting like 5 hits off of each one of these, and it still doesn't even take a single star away. Man. Yeah, I assume they're a bullet shield because they don't do anything else, and they're not dying with me or anything. Whether or not this game is going to be playable or not is like entirely dependent on if you get the 1-ups out of these barrels. They seem pretty common though. I've slowed down way too much at this point. I need speed ups. No, I'm not allowed to mess with them at all. These boats are bored. I saw it in the background before. We spend a lot of time underwater with... Oh man. Where are you getting these? But it's 8 stars this time. Fuck. Also known as 100 Anvils. Yeah, we're actually almost done with this game. 2 levels left, I think. Thought I might finish it. Fuck. Just lost a 1-up like that. I don't think I care about the money. So I might just look for the exit so I can get any bonus at all from it. Now that it's been located. Inconsistently destroying these things. I'm leaving. Crystal Lake. A new tile set. Not really. Not a bonus. Things go a little too fast for me to be able to pick whether I'm grabbing the pickup or not. I need to just grab them. And that's how I end up with the wrong speed sometimes. Nothing. We might have seen all the weaponry at this point. None of it is like super unique except for, I guess, the throwable bomb that can be held in place, theoretically. But it was still interesting to see them giving me new items every single store for a while. What the fuck is the music? Fuck. This well sucks, man. Fuck's sake. Brutal. He's just going to take a 1-up from you. He's just going to have it. A different bird bought them before. This one dies every time it gets unwound. Holy shit. They killed one of my options too, I guess. Can't attack him at all. the way he's playing. So much health. Holy shit. Might be the end of the road for us. Oh my god. I was just wondering. Okay, well, they put the Colossus in there halfway through 5, so I guess we'll stop there. I'm gonna check out 2-player mode. Yeah, everything does contact damage per frame. It's the same, which is 2 players. Just 2-player mode. Let me try some things here. Yeah, okay. This is just meant to be done in co-op almost entirely at the same time, and probably just is an easier game, except for you're splitting the resources that I had way more than enough of, so. Anyway, if I don't turn this music off, I'll lose my damn mind. Our place. Gadget twins. Cindy225, thank you. Is it fun? Almost something. It's better than nothing. It's pretty crappy. The only unique idea in here, I guess, is flooding you with weaponry and letting you aim it in different directions. 2-player simultaneous shmupping while doing that. Doesn't seem like the kind of game that would have that because of the way it's like flying around. Normally when a shmup is 2 players, it's over like a obstacle-free terrain. You're just like flying over a plane and you're shooting planes over the planes. Like arrow shooters. The controls are alright-ish. They kind of work, kind of don't. They're not perfect. I don't really like the way it looks, but it's colorful. Sound is super annoying, and so is the music. It's mildly interesting. I think it's hard as hell. I think it doesn't like you very much, but it's not like intentional-ish. Like it's just like they just give you no mercy at all. Probably not going to clear this one. I think if I took my time extremely slowly, I could have beaten that boss. It would have taken like 10 minutes. I already was on that game for an hour, so I decided to just go with it. Maddening music. I'm giving this game a bit of slack because I always do when 2 players is on the table. If I had this game as a kid, me and my brother would have played it. That's like always true of almost every co-op game. Just like an automatic way to get some free points with me. It's a feature that they didn't have to bother with. And it probably makes the difficulty of this less because you're doing twice as much. So all the bosses dying twice as quickly make it better. I think it bothers me less than High Seas Havoc. Like, I was almost considering saying High Seas Havoc is better. Speaking of which, now that I've beaten that recently, I can go through and rate it better too. I don't know, these numbers look right on that. I think that's in the right place. I think I'd rather play Normie's Beach Babe-O-Rama than Gadget Twins. But that's kind of like genre preference. I feel like I'm super biased saying that, so maybe I should move it down. I'm gonna refresh my memory and take a look at Normies real quick. Hey, Normies. Am I mixing this up with that other game? Lester the Unlikely, maybe? I think I am. This game stinks, man. I remember this one. Yeah. It's got style to it that is not my style. It's like a bad version of Rocko's Modern Life or something like that style. And I like the speech bubbles and stuff. It's just a platform. I think it is probably still better than Gadget Twins though. But it's a really annoying one. We did that last year. I'm good with this. This is where Gadget Twins probably goes. Even though I really hated Beach Babe, probably because it's so hard. And honestly, this game might be a little harder than I'm saying it is. I'm gonna give it 3 skulls, which is gonna knock it down to 12. It's like stage 1 is really hard, and then if you can win or not depends on how many 1-ups you get, because you're gonna be dying constantly as you play Gadget Twins. Because you cannot dodge the damage. Okay. That's Gadget Twins. load my next one. I was just wondering, trying to figure out why my score is wrong on Contra Hardcore. It should be 30, I think. So that, maybe I'm doing math wrong. 15, 21, 25, 32, minus 3. I'm wrong. Okay, that makes sense. Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle. Welcome to Genesis Ratings. Alex Kidd in the Enchanted Castle is going to be a game that's older than my familiarity with this console, so I don't have any nostalgia for it at all. And I know it's one of those... I don't want to say it's the Mario of this console, because it's obviously Sonic. It's like... It's one of those games that they were using for a long time, though, right? And it came out with the console. I've played this before in like 7 different versions of it. I've played the modern one that I have on the PC of like a remake of all of this. Unless you switch to this version and back. So I played this recently a little bit. And I've never liked any of them. They all feel really like they're trying to do like Zelda stuff, but they don't know how yet. It's too much for their ambition. Can you give this up? Anyway, yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna expect here. If I recall, it's just gonna be this like. I played Miracle World and this one. I think I played them all. Released during Jump to make Alex kick. You can push and motorcycle. Got a weird helicopter thing with one wheel on it. I probably won't get to any of those things. And then, yeah, there's this paper, rock, scissors thing. For some reason, they do rock, paper, scissors when the bosses show up or something. I can't remember the mechanic. That's what I wanted to read about here. Paper rockers are everywhere on hard difficulty. I was hoping to read about why we need to do that. There we go. The game of rock, scissors, and paper. And yeah, it's mandatory. That's what this says. That's what they're saying. Better practice. Better learn how to win a game that is random. There's some psychology to it, and that would be maybe helpful in real life, theoretically, but still probably not really. And there's probably a way to manipulate the AI here to actually win. I don't know how universal rock, paper, scissors is, but I know it's in Japan, and I see it show up in media all the time. And I see it in this game. I remember it being here. Play. I remember it being annoying here. Something you're just gonna have to deal with. Because it's like not fair. It actually is just gonna be random, so. Wait, what is this? Hold on a sec. They open the manual back up and look at what the rock, paper, scissors options even mean. To practice playing. Can we... Okay, yeah, we can just fight. Well, I got cooked. Nothing beats rock. I told you. Yeah, I think you're right. I was reading those notes people were dropping. If I change my option at the end of the timer that I cannot see, by the way, I just tried to figure out when it was going to start doing that. I can still change my choice when they start reading it out loud, so I have just a little bit of time. So maybe we can just cheat at the game that is random. Frankly, my life is uneventful. But then I heard some tea. King Thor. My family didn't want me to go to Paper Rock Island. I mean, they could have just used the... I don't know. I don't know nothing. I'm going to Rookie Town. I hate the UI and everything, man. Blue screen stuff. And you got this weird graphic. Oh, jeez. Well, that didn't work. Aha! 50 big ones. Smacker report. I'm fucking dead. Paper rock is dangerous. No, I don't want to... No. No. That's enough of that. Oh, shit. Fuck. I'm out of lives already. Alright, let's start over, I guess. It took forever to play that rock, paper, scissors game, and I got 50 bucks for it. I got 150 outside before I got run over by cars. And what they have there is rock, paper, scissors for 50 on the left and 100 on the right. Just the two big buildings in town here. Secrets? I'm a gaming genius. seem to be out of stuff to do here. How do I escape the vampire pit? Traffic is way more dangerous than these vampires. I'm stuck. I'm doomed. They don't bounce me out of here, which is how I came in. So now I'm in trouble. Now I'm truly stuck in this part of it. Okay, I can go over here. Maybe the ceiling can be broken or something. There. I want to spend the money. Damn it. Is that alright? Can we go to a place where you... What is that big crystal there? I'm leaving. That's enough silliness. Ah. I've been hit with the dung beetle attack. Oh my god, everything kills you in one hit, man. I thought it was just the car and they were being rude, but the whole game's gonna be like this, I guess. No one-ups. Well, I mean, there are. I found one, but, like, they're uncommon, considering we die in one hit. To everything. Wow. Money. Can you believe it? Alright. We're gonna need some cheats. That's right. Oh! This is on normal. And it sounded like hard was mostly about taking lives away from you and making you play rock, paper, scissors more often. Hey, nice. I can cheat a little bit less now. I haven't cheated yet, but when I game over, I'm gonna back it up in time. To pretend to be how invested I would have been in this when I was 5 years old or whatever. If I had this game. Yeah, the question then is, what's this door do? It's fucking rock, paper, scissors again. What is the money for? What do you do with it? there an item? Let's check that out. Going back in time. We'll go to Splashy Sea in just a second. I want that copter thing, I think. What are we calling, folks? Like the animal crowd, at least. It's pretty cool. Paper's done it again. Okay, what is this crap? I know this is the helicopter. I saw it in the options. The the token necklace thing. They call it a token, but who would call that a token? It lets you cheat at rock paper scissors. You can just see what they're thinking. No, wait, that's power bracelet is what that is actually. When you punch or jump, it throws a crescent weapon. There's a motorcycle. Helicopter will let you fly. Pogo stick, wizard's cane lets you walk through the air. Cape makes you indestructible, except to environmental stuff. And that thing at the end, this is called a token. Yeah. Off flight. I lost it. How flight work? You gotta tap it like Flappy Bird. But, way more than that. Oh man, my thing! My thing! The amount of mashing you have to do to keep it in the air is, it would be competitive in Mario Party, I think. You'd be, you wouldn't be beat Author Blues, but you'd be beating, most players, probably. This went on for long enough. Ugh! It's just way more than I expect. I'm falling because of it. Fuck! Oh man, if we hit anything, breaks. Ugh. I haven't gotten far enough in any of these games to know anything about them. I tell you, I don't think this would have been the mascot for me. I would have been. Man, that jump sucks. There. He did that on his own. He just kind of shoved him. Ew. I need some one-ups, man. Big time. I saw those statues in that cover art, man. There's just a bunch of shit in the air. It's suspended in weird ways. It has no, like, rhyme or reason to it. It doesn't make any sense. I'm pretending that Mario Brothers having invisible gold blocks in the sky makes sense, but it kind of does in terms of, like, video game thinking. This one's just, like, haphazardly just putting stuff everywhere because they know how to make the element, and that's all they care about. It's not really designed to it. It's weird. The only difference between this level and the last one is whether there's water or not. Whether there's ant lines in the sand or not. Hey there. I want to hit him with rock. This actually works. Oh, she wants to do 2 in a row? Time to mix it up. Scissors, man. Uh-oh. Fuck. Wow. That's right, well, I'm gonna let her, I guess, win that and see what happens. We do die from that, okay. We have extremely limited lives, and we have to beat her twice in a row. I'm gonna cheat. It seemed like there was a way to control it, but it deviated there. I have no use at all for any of this money, man. Oh, been axed. Okay. Sometimes there's one-ups in these boxes, but almost every single one of them is nothing. Okay, we got one of the tokens to cheat in rock, paper, scissors with. I gotta try that out someday when I find rock, paper, scissors again. Token. How do you get this? Oh well. Fuck. Really nice hitboxes on the kick, at least. Oh shit. Sorry, pal. Wait a second. We're gonna cheat. This game is ridiculous. There's nothing in it either. Like, we've seen it all, right? It feels like it. I've lost my ability to read minds. they don't care what I'm doing. It's what it looks like. I don't know. I want to try all the items real quick. Got the motorcycle. What's next? Wizard staff thingy. $500. You have to pay money to play it, and it takes a life away. It's super risky to try to get any of this stuff. They kept the money, by the way, and I died as soon as I left because the car was in a place where it would kill me if I didn't go in the door. Hey, nice cape. $500. Got his ass with cheats. It's the only way I'm gonna be able to. Oof. Whatever, I'm leaving. Let's see. If they don't kill you here, didn't they kill me before? They just take your money here. Well, that makes more sense. At least we have no risk except useless money playing rock, paper, scissors here. It felt like there was no reason to risk it, but if you can get items, then whatever. Instead of just being able to buy them, you have to do that, but it's not impossible. This makes me indestructible. This makes me able to walk on the sky or something, they said. Yeah, but it's just weird hover boots. Uncomfortable hovering. Can't attack while you're doing it, though. And it doesn't last very long. Vibration complete. See, if you excite all the electrons in your body at once, you can hover for a while. Face through the wall. Ah. Yeah, winning rock, paper, scissors and paying $500 both ends you up with that cane for like that amount of time and no more. What else we got in here? Oh shit. It reminds me of that, oh no. Adventure Island game with the skateboard, but more annoying. I'm not allowed to skip the music this time, we have to wait. Shit. Obviously I need more practice, so. Actually, I lost the bike when I touched a piece of terrain, just a regular brick. That's enough to break the bike and lose $500 or whatever. What else is in here? It's pogo time. I can't attack on some of these, that one included. It also doesn't give you any kind of like iframes. The other one gave me at least a little bit of invulnerability when it broke, but this one just sucks. He certainly can jump higher than before. I don't know that that's a good thing, but he can do it. I feel super vulnerable on this. And since I'm on it, I can't even use the springboard that they gave me there. Oh cool, I can re-equip it later since I turned it off manually. Oh no. Why not just hold the button to fly? Why tap? The rhythm to stay neutral in flight is something as fast as like tap, 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 tap. For the record, that's what they're looking for. It's a shmup. The crappy shmup has appeared as it tends to do in these games, but it has that. It has it has a need to mash while you do it. It's a lot. It's so fast. I would say 5 times a second I need to press the button, roughly, to stay in the air. We've made it to the castle. Is there a use for this money here? I'm not opening any more chests, man. I'm done with loot. Maybe the loot were something other than cash. I don't know that I'll ever be able to use again. Maybe a store will show up. That's annoying. Everybody wants to know what's in this chest, right? That's right, it's bucks. Shit. I guess I made the wrong choice here? I don't know what they want exactly. Alright. Maybe I just took too long to go across the thing. Hey, what's in the mystery chest on the left? What's in the mystery chest up there? How can we get that? Well, you can trust in the chopper. Oh, you fucking can't. Come on. Hey, it's a small amount of money. Can you believe it? It's all money all the way down the line. Oh, nope, nope, nope. I want to go in there. This is like the only item that seems like I care about. Because it does something. Okay. There's a place to use money, so that's exciting. Oh no. They're trying to do something weird. Fuck. Will you go back up, please? No? Fuck. I think I need to jump off of it while it's descending, but quickly. Hey man, this is a lot. Oh shit. Let's save that for later, huh? Huge castle. Too slow, I guess. Puzzle solved. Folks. We've done it again. Oh boy. Not clear what to do here. Got hit by a tongue from a tiny lizard. Of course, that's lethal. Well, it doesn't necessarily have to be the way forward, I guess, but yeah, it feels like it's supposed to be, right? I don't know how you're to get some of these things. Okay, there's probably always something like this going on just to get this money. Yeah. They almost got me with that screen scroll spike there. Got me with the other one anyway, it's fine. Just knowing that every single one of these chests is useless money makes my path a lot more clear, huh? Even that one, I guarantee it. Like, don't even need to check. It's silly to check. It's gonna be cash. Looking for the way forward here. Don't see it yet. Maybe I need to run in there and duck under that before it's too late. Shit. Ow. I have all the items at this point. None of them are, like, super exciting. Can we just wear them all at once? Yeah, we can just be immortal. Kick and punch through the wall. Hey, what's this? I was just seeing how long the iframes on that last. It's basically a 15-second Starman for 500 coins. Which seems like a lot of coins. You gotta be if I was actually using items like they seem like they want me to, be out of those real quick. No items in that chest. Just bombs. Oh. I don't know what this game could have long term. Seems like it's the same thing that it was in level 1, but in a different palette. There's more engaging things in this castle than there was, I guess, because there's at least puzzles. But not really. Hey there. I'm not allowed to cheat. My thing is on that should cheat here, and I'm not allowed to. I am cheating. He's absolutely right. Yeah, I turned one on though. It is single use. Oh, I see. Yeah, I didn't even realize I was using it at the store. That makes sense. I meant to save it. I wasn't even meaning to cheat during that. Oh, am I the evil? Okay. Oh, he's engaged in Mortal Kombat with me. Alex, it's your father. How you doing? My regular king guy. Just right off of the card. Like, I don't know a whole lot about it, but I know that Ashra is an obvious reference to this thing, this deity, and that's what this guy is supposed to be, right? Is that right? Anyway, let's rate this game, I guess. We beat the whole thing, sort of, cheating. That was weird. It was a bizarre experience. It's like, am I even playing a video game kind of experience that I recognize every time I play any Alex Kidd game I've ever seen. And this one is the most of that, I think. Is it fun? I think I guess if you can beat it, if you can actually beat it, then there's something here. I don't know. Unique ideas? No? Rock, paper, scissors for items? I don't feel like rock, paper, scissors being used at all as a unique idea. And to use it in such a way as that is obnoxious, not like unique. It's like, what if I walked in the general store of Final Fantasy and I couldn't upgrade my sword until I won checkers? Like, what is this here for? The controls are okay, I guess. I hate the way this game looks, but I'm not gonna knock it too much for that because of its age, and it's not that bad. It's kind of like a preference. I just don't like the style at all of this old retro. This right here. Like, I don't like the sprite work. It's very stiff. I don't like the backgrounds, characters. I don't like anything. It's alright. I've seen worse. It's just really old and not my style at all. The sound is... I don't know. Is there even sound? I feel like that's a really weak point. The music is a 2. I guess there's some sounds. I'm gonna give it a 2 there, just to be reasonable. It's fine. It's good enough. Yeah, well, 1 star means they barely tried at all. And I don't feel like that's what the sound's doing. They just didn't know what game effects to use here yet. They're just like, they did something with it. It's not... When you pick up a coin, I know it's a coin, so... They didn't miss. Fascinating? In as much as that's an original, extremely important piece of history. For the gaming world. Approachable? I died to the first thing that existed, and I lost to the first rock, paper, scissors game. That being said, it's not that deep once you figure out what to do. Does it hate you? I don't think so much, just that the bosses take lives on rock, paper, scissors. That's the worst thing here. It hates you a little bit. I'd say, aside from rock, paper, scissors, this game is incredibly easy, and you can just You can just clear through it in no time. Yeah, one hit kills everything. You and the enemy, except for like the final boss, who I didn't have to fight because I took the time to get an item that I probably wouldn't have under a normal playthrough that lets me shoot fireballs. I maybe would have had that, maybe. If I ever play this again, I'll know. I better damn well bring that, because I don't want to know what that boss fight's like without it. Probably have to get up in his face and dodge his attack and then punch him a bunch. Punch a bunch time. Now where do I put this game? T2 bothers me a lot. I think I would probably actually rather play High Seas Havoc than this because it hates you so much, but it's still more of a video game than this one to me. So I think it goes there, right around there. Like it's almost to me the same game in terms of like value. I think I'd rather play Gadget Twins than this too. But they're all in the same ballpark for me. Like if you gave me a bargain bin grab bag and these 3 games were in it, I would think that they all were about the same. I think this. But this one, I mean, let's look at the release dates though, to be fair. Alex Kidd, Enchanted Castle, 1989, February in Japan. High Seas Havoc. 1994, September. January in America. It's 6 years. Like, they fucked up so bad. It almost 6 years. It looks way better, I'll give them that, on High Seas Havoc, but that's like, ugh. This game has better stage design, ultimately, because it's not trying to, like, hate you so much. Anyway, I think that's a good place for it. Because High Seas Havoc does have more content, and, visuals to look at, good music. The shittiest, meanest stage design ever, notwithstanding. Welcome to Genesis Games Ratings with Haunting, starring Polterguy. I played this one time in a gong show for Halloween in 2018. Somehow I actually know the year because I remember what was going on around that time when I was doing that particular stream. I remember this game being interesting, but not knowing how to play it, so I'm going to look at this manual a little closer. You don't often see the developers in the manual like this. Heck, I don't know if they're even credited usually, let alone named and their image up there. That's interesting. I believe this is like a Beetlejuice kind of game where we're just trying to scare people, and that's all we care about. We're floating around doing stuff like that. Press A to enter Frightum, and A again to activate it. I wonder what the two-player game like. Okay, they just take turns, so it's just alternating. When it's just alternating, I care way less about co-op being... I mean, it's not co-op, so it's not anywhere near as involved. It's just like a thing that can be slapped on real quick, versus co-op, which is often a lot more balance around that and stuff. Sometimes they really go in on making the game make sense with two players. Sometimes it also is a quick addition. Sometimes it's like Mario Kart, where having a second player is like the entire big deal point. But when it's just alternating, at least you can play with two players, but it's, yeah, it's just not as exciting. I don't need to test that. To make Polterguy kick, press B while he's moving. Super kick. Stand still and spin. Yeah, we have this map and house and fear level ectometer. Okay, if we run out of health, we go to this dungeon. It did a little bit of stuff with the two-player mode here in terms of like racing to get to go first. Okay, I'm gonna need to see some of this in action at this point, I think. A lot of data in here. This game is elaborate, man. Reminds me of like Spy vs. Spy with how, unlike the last game we played, how much depth it has. All right. I remember thinking this game was strange. Let's see how it goes. Ew. I think that would be enough for me to move out right there, man. This guy's tough. Oh my god. Alright, let's do it. Is that what they're called? Frightums? Okay. He's doing all this on his own at the moment. We're still in demo mode. Okay. Hit the goop. This house sucks. Get out of here. I don't know what the kick is for exactly. Hey man, that's hell of a house you got here. I forgot to get the ectoplasm. Now I'm in trouble. I didn't mean to leave with him. I guess we should chase the main guy. Hey, I got one. I'm dead. There's no hope here. We're gonna get dungeoned, I think. This is where I'm confused about what we do now, because I'm out of the good stuff. Oh. B. Oh. Ugh. I don't know how much I need. Yeah, I think I just need all of it. And that I can't really go until I have collected the entire chain. When do we use the kick? I didn't understand what it's even for. Hey, I'll take that stuff. Just the concept of just haunting these guys a bunch seems fine too. I don't really need to do too much. At the moment, anyway. Your whole sink just disappeared and you still got the courage to stay in here? I open this gift. Maybe I should bother somebody else. This game's got a lot of style in the art department, like animated really well and stuff. I'm just trying to figure out how to play it, which is, if I can't do that, that's fine. I think I have the idea. Being good at it is a different problem that I could solve with time. The parents are no longer concerned. I feel like my goal is to scare all four of them at the same time, maybe. And I don't know what the kick does, exactly. A game like this, I want to see all the animations. Well, it seems like you're, able to actually win by being good at efficiency and setting it up. Which I'm not currently doing. Like, I'm running out of energy again, and I'm not getting enough to make up for it. I control this thing, for example. And maybe I can chase her towards the exit of the house with that kind of mechanic. I don't really know how to get into the situation where I can use that. This part of the game is annoying. I'm not really liking the dungeon part. It seems like it just takes a long time. We can't kick in here, so it makes me wonder what the kick even is for. Still, I still haven't figured that out. I thought maybe it was for combat in this place. But maybe we can just kick the humans directly. Yeah, this might actually be a case of a really neat idea that probably should have been a lot less video gamey. By which I mean adding a health bar at all. Or punishing you with it like this. Maybe it is the only downside of the game, because it would have been a fine, like, not an FMV game, but an animated pixel equivalent of it. Would have been fine. Because I like that part of the game a lot. Damn. You could still make it a game. I just think it should be less punishing, probably, because this game would probably play better with its unlimited energy. If your goal is to chase them out of the house, they could have designed around that concept without less. I'm gonna start kicking things. See if I can kick anything. Doesn't look like it. I'm not sure what these mechanics are for. When they give me a chest like this, how do I open it?
Without you, thanks for existing, Mr. Smite.
Thank you. See, I kind of want to, at this point, go back to the manual and take another look at it. Let's see. So the type of traps we use will help funnel them correctly. And we have these magic spells that I am trying to figure out how to use to get energy back when we're running out, which makes sense for solving the meter problem. Leave the room and press start to call up the overhead map. Then press A, B, and C. Now I want to make sure that there's no gift box in one of the rooms that I left already. Or I'll try to catch somebody in one of them. Nobody came back in here yet. Where will you go? Should have Oh, the little girl left, and I just blew up 2 of those. Oh, that's my bad. Sorry about that. Let me rewind it a little bit here. Okay, sorry, I jumped right back in to try and do this. I chased that kid over here into this room. This thing. And the mother is in the room with one of them as well. If you open up the map and then punch in a really weird code, ABC, they get bombed and panic even more. I'm not sure what happens now. But yeah, there's the big energy. We go get the other one? Okay, yeah, that fixes that problem up. It's just that guy, and he's way away from the front door, but it looks like there's other doors that could be used. Guess we'll go after him. He's maybe the only one left at this point. Man, what a nice house. To get over there. I don't even know how to get over there. I think I need to take the hallway from the next room over. Leave. Get out of my house. Let's see what he does. Ew. Ghost bees. Doesn't seem like he's gonna leave, which is the part I don't understand. What if I cast one of those spells maybe? I don't have the energy left to do it. You can't die, so these enemies are just cool set pieces. I don't know exactly what the letters do. I'm gonna look up some of the stuff in the manual in a minute. Maybe they're the spells that I was casting. Oh, I see, yeah. Let's game over then and see what that's like. That's a lot of hits. All right. I'm taking a lot of damage on purpose here. I gotta worry about dodging. There's just one guy left. Mr. Sardini. I want to scare him a bit. When he gets to very high, I'm gonna leave the room and blow up that bomb. Still calm after being chased by a chainsaw. He's really got guts, man. Oh, he hates this. It's worth a lot of points. I think that spell pretty much forces them to leave. Hell yeah, man. Level 1 complete? What a weird ghost, man. Oh, we're chasing them from city to city? This is less ethical haunting. Oh, I have no health left here. And I have to start with this dungeon stage thing. Hunting the same family saves them from having to do a ridiculous amount of sprite work for new fellas. For sure. Yeah, okay. That is game over when you die there. Pull this back up again. They didn't ever have to deal with the dog mechanic. He didn't show up yet. I did do this once. And these are probably the letters I was finding on the floor. Yeah, that's what those letters are. That makes sense. I think that makes... Yeah, okay, that kind of answered my questions. Now I think I understand the game a little bit better here. Okay. Alright. I'm good to rate this one, I think. I think I could give this one a 3 or 4 on fun, depending on if you like kind of stuff that's going on. Like, it's not super good at what it's trying to do, but it's unique and interesting about it. And that's where this thing's going to pick up a bunch of points. I think I haven't really seen a game like this, except for... I don't even know what genre it would be. Spy vs. Spy is a good call, actually, because it also is about placing traps in things. It's a player versus player game. A weird one. where you have a split screen and one player is blowing themselves up looking at items that the other one planted while you try to collect all the stuff. The controls are acceptable for what they are, I think. They were working with 3 buttons. Appearance is where this one's gonna get a lot of value. So much, like, going on here, animation-wise. Like, it's not perfect, but there's so much work with, like, those kind of portraits are all over the place. And the billion different traps. I'm gonna give him 4 for that. It's just a lot of stuff. Home Alone 1 is a weird game where all you do is... It's not really the same. It's kind of is, I guess, but it's not really the same in the way that you just kind of run back and forth from floor to floor, placing an object on the floor and hoping they don't catch you for 20 minutes of doing that. And it's not really, like, tactical at all, aside from controlling AI patterns in a... I think that one's a less robust version of these. Sound is pretty good. It's still kind of like crunchy, watery Genesis sound. I think I'm gonna give him a 3 for music and a 4 for sound. I think this is a pretty interesting one. I think it's a little confusing, but not too bad. Hates the player? Nah. Not really. I don't like the dungeon level. I don't think that it's hard enough to justify that, though. I think that's the flaw, though. That's where I'm giving it some lost fun points. Probably, if you knew what you were doing with this game, you could figure it out. Okay. Let's place. Haunting. This went better than I thought it would, honestly. That puts it pretty far up on my list, to be honest. 28 points. None of the Genesis games have scored very well. I don't know where hardcore, like, compared to this list here, didn't do so great. I guess Contra 3 only got a 31, so... The amount of dislike that the Contra games have for you is part of why they lose points, usually. I would prefer to play this over... Aladdin for sure. I don't know about Sunset Riders being in the good games list after playing through it recently. I think I'm gonna move that one down more. I no longer like this one at all. I think I'd rather play Garfield than this. Maybe I'd rather play Decap Attack than this. I think I'd rather play these 2 games than this. Honestly, I'd rather play Chuck Han than this too. The only reason why I hesitate is because I like Sunset Riders on the other consoles. This one is a really annoying one. I'd rather play it than X-Men, because X-Men is really annoying. As for Polterguy, it probably isn't as interesting to me as Pitfall, but it's more interesting to me than Lotus 2. Then Sunset Riders, I think I would rather play Chacon because it's more interesting than just like a bad port of Sunset Riders. I don't know. You might be right about that one. I think I genuinely would prefer to try and figure out Sonic Spinball every 5 years than play Sunset Riders Genesis every 5 years. I've never really figured this game out. I tried. Ernest Evans is funny enough that I like to play it over these other games. I think it's in the right place, guarding the quality threshold line. I'm good with that. I think that's good. Polterguy was better than I thought it would be, based on what I've seen of it. It's just this like high effort thing with unique ideas that weren't executed perfectly. And if you were remaking this game nowadays, you could really make something wild. Home Alone 1 probably is the only good Home Alone game. The Genesis one is the only similar one. Home Alone 2 Genesis, is it Home Alone? I don't know. The one where you're sliding around on a sled on the Genesis version outside and you go into houses to plant traps and try and mess with them is probably the best one. And Home Alone 1 NES is okay. The other ones are nightmares. Not like this. The bad kind of nightmare. The normal kind. Well, I was only planning on doing a couple games today, and my controller just died, so I think that'll do it for me, folks. Thanks for tuning me up. I was thinking about rating Aladdin on the Genesis, but it's already done, so that kind of put a wrench in my plans. I didn't realize I already did it. I gave it a pretty good score, too. I thought it would be worse than that. But I ran through it. Recently, so I'm pretty familiar with it. I feel like it hates you a lot in one or two parts of it. But it's a really interesting game. I wish it didn't have that one stage at all. The escape from the cave stage. Not just the carpet ride, but the part before that is actually the part I hate the most. The carpet ride has a mercy rule on it. Anyway. That's game ratings. I'm, like, curious, to see all the animations in this game. Like, I just want to. I hate these kids. Anyway. Yeah. I would watch this game just to see more of that. Have a good one.